Hi, everyone. My name is Erin Bush, and I am a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I am so glad you are on tonight because I want you to imagine what if. Tonight, during this entire event, which is not going to be very long, you'll be given some information on what Plexus is, the heart of Plexus, the maybe a little even sneak peek into the community that we have here on our team. I am so pleased to be able to do this with one of my dearest friends, Amber Hargett. She is the one who introduced me to Plexus. In fact, 6 years ago this month was when I decided I wanted the cheapest price, the best price, because I'm a bargain shopper on Plexus products. And so I joined as an ambassador, which really just means I paid a membership that was yearly so that I could get the cheapest products. Along with that membership came a referral link, which I actually ended up using over and over and over again, which I never expected would happen, because I had a very ignorant and wrong and uneducated view of network marketing. I had spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on naturopaths and their supplements to try to get help for the autoimmune disease that I deal with. And it was much to my surprise that it was something that I purchased from a friend, a very simple 3-part system that was so effective in hitting the root cause of the autoimmune disease that I deal with. And my symptoms that were so debilitating became less and less and less over time, so that the depressed, irritable mom that I was became the one that I was prior to being diagnosed. Happy and joyful and loving life, energetic, enthusiastic, and just overall feeling very healthy and happy with this very simple system. But tonight, we're going to talk to you a little bit about just what comes with your membership with Plexus. So many people really are looking right now for a plan B. We have all been turned upside down in this new world that we are living in, where nothing is for sure. It seems like nothing is guaranteed. And so I don't know about you guys, but I want my family safe and whole. I want them, I want to know that I know where my income is going to come from in order to pay our mortgage and to pay for my kids' college and to pay our bills. So one of the things that Plexus offers as a network marketing company is the opportunity to earn some income. I had never really understood that there were other streams of income possible prior to Plexus. I was a teacher by trade, and when I went to work, I got paid. And if I took a couple of personal days, then I would get paid on those personal days. But once I went after that, and the year that everybody had strep throat 10 times, I was not really, but you know what I mean. I was home and I was not getting paid on those weeks that I was gone. So having another stream of income really has been hugely beneficial to our family. And I would like you tonight to learn a little bit about how we are different than other work-at-home businesses out there. And then I'd love for you to listen in on my friend Amber's story of her family and how Plexus has significantly impacted her life. So I'm going to share my screen really quick and just show you a couple of things about who we are and what we have to offer and why we are different. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat right there. There will be an ambassador somewhere on here that can probably answer your questions. Okay, I'm going to push play here and push play again. So one of the cool things about our products is that they are consumable. So every system can come in a 30-day pack, and we're obviously taking those products for the best of, to improve our health, and so they're consumable. They're packaged in the 30-day supply, so we end up having a very convenient subscription in place if you want to have your product shipped that way. And they're products that everyone can use. We have products for energy. We have products for kids. We have skincare. There's not too many products, but they cover all bases of health: gut health, immune health, weight loss, and so on. They're clean and well sourced, and they're priced very well compared to market prices. I was on a $75 probiotic prior to Plexus, and our Plexus probiotic, which is half that cost or less than that even, just hit at the root cause in a way that my very expensive probiotic prior to Plexus could not. We have some really unique aspects of the compensation plan. If you are familiar with network marketing, you don't have to do anything like balance legs. You can sign up your spouse if you want. You can even outrank your sponsor. You don't have to have certain ranks underneath you in order to advance. You can do it all yourself. If an ambassador leaves, you absorb your team. And if you don't know what any of that means, you are in good company. I knew nothing about this kind of thing prior to Plexus, but if you have any kind of idea of what a work from home business looks like, this will seem familiar to you. We have some really great referral bonus benefits that I'd love to kind of share with you really briefly. Oh, I have the slide in the wrong place. Isn't that fun? Okay. I told everybody this is not polished. Okay. Sorry about that. We have a real simple system. No, you don't have to hold any inventory. Everybody who orders from your referral link will have it shipped directly from the warehouse, so you don't have to handle any products. You can literally build your business anywhere. I know a lot of my team right now have been taking road trips and camping trips with their family, and they are building their business still from their phone. We have a very low startup cost. Usually it's $40 a year for your membership for discounted wholesale prices and the referral link. And right now it's on sale for $10. And we really do focus on sharing testimonies. Okay, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, well, part of my problem is that I'm in the wrong PowerPoint. How about that? Thank you for being patient. Okay, so here's some of your referral bonus benefits. This is you. And right now with our July incentives, when 3 people order a welcome pack from your referral link, you will make around $300. $100 of that will be paid out within 72 hours. And then when you add 6, another $200 you will earn with $100 of that paid out within 72 hours, and so on and so forth. So it is a really great, profitable right away system. The potential with Plexus is huge. You really have no boundaries. You can take a look at the income disclosure right there. In my journey from silver to diamond, I have found that that income disclosure average was pretty close to what my family and I were making with our Plexus business at home. So we really focus on something called the power of 3. My first 3 friends that joined me and Plexus was my neighbor, my sister-in-law, and one of my dearest friends. And they all were looking for something different. One of them was looking for reduced pain. One of them was looking for weight loss. And the other one was looking to help her husband get off his monster drinks. So, everybody, we have kind of something for everybody here. And as I shared my story and shared the potential of these products to help people, my business grew. And what is amazing is that as your friends join you and they tell their friends and they tell their friends, you benefit from all of that as well. Okay, so I'm going to stop share here for a second, especially since I'm really messing up the PowerPoint. I'm so sorry. And I want to just chat with you a little bit before Amber comes on about I want you to just have an open mind, because if you decide to make this you want to try. You want to jump in and just see what can happen. You will be joining a place where we lock arms with you and run with you at the pace that you want to go. And we will provide you with as much training as you want. We will help you as much as you want. And we have all kinds of perks that come along with being a Plexus ambassador. We have rewards for taking your products. You earn income on the products that you order yourself. You will get a community that is, in my opinion, unlike any other, that believes in you, will answer the questions that you need. We have corporate support that is out of this world and absolutely incredible. But what I really want you to know, to think about right now, is who do you know who is hurting? They've lost their job through all of this insanity. They are worried about where they are going to make their next payment on a bill. They go to sleep more stressed. People go to sleep more stressed about finances than they do about extra pounds on their hips or their immune health or anything like that. Like, that is what causes the most stress in families. So I'm going to hand this over to Amber really quick, and she is going to tell her story of how Plexus has really financially changed and benefited her family even from day one.
Okay, thank you so much, Erin. I got like a little teary there when you were talking about just how many people are hurting right now, because I think back to my start and the economy was a lot like we're seeing today. And I would say that today is even worse. So my story really goes back to 2008, which was the last major recession that we had. And we were always super broke, but we were young, married, 2 little kids, and I was pregnant with my third baby. Well, I decided I'm going to quit my job in faith and I'm going to stay home with that third baby. Well, I was in a job that was super stressful and I had a project due, and my little niece was being born that day. I wanted to get to the hospital and I was stressed about this project, and I started spotting. Well, I ended up losing that baby to miscarriage. And I really felt like it was a wake up to me of I wanted to stay home with my girls. I wanted to be the one there for them. And so I quit my job in faith, and that's when the recession hit. My husband lost both of his jobs, no money coming in. And so that's just reminding me right now of what is going on in our world today. There are so many people hurting with depression, with anxiety, stressed about their finances, stressed about their losing their jobs. And so I just feel like I can really relate with that. And that was the beginning for us of losing our home, serious marriage problems because of the finance struggles, getting into massive amounts of debt because we had no way to pay for things, telling my kids, no, you can't go to that birthday party because not only do I not have money for a gift, we don't have gas to get there, eating the free Domino's pizza that my husband started delivering, which was before the recipe change. It was awful. And my husband was selling pre-planned funerals at the height of the recession. The only one who bought were my parents that have a lovely plot underneath a tree. But, that was just like, it was a time in 2008 that we just never recovered from. And so I'm seeing all of these people that this is devastating for them. Like, this is destroying families, it's destroying marriages. And yet there's hope, and we have that hope right here. And so this went on for about, well, till 2014, 2008 to 2014. I eventually went back to school, got my degree, got a good job. Mark got a good job, but it was too late. Like, we were in so much debt. We were 2 ships passing in the night. I would go to work from 8 until 4. We'd meet at a gas station, and he would go to work from 4 until midnight. And that was just life. Stressed, unhealthy, hard marriage, a hard family life. We now had 3 little girls, and that's where I found Plexus. And, if anyone couldn't afford the products, it was me. So when people tell me, like, I can't afford to start a business right now, I don't have a ton of, like, sympathy for them because I would found enough money to drink 64-ounce Diet Cokes a day, mostly 1.99 each. So I was spending $6 a day on Diet Coke that I was literally addicted to. What are you addicted to? Is it fast food? Is it your Starbucks? Is it your newest phone? I mean, we make a priority what we want in our life. So if health and a business of your own is you're gonna prioritize, you're gonna find a way to make the money. So I found a way to scrounge up money by my first month because I just wanted to lose some weight. No idea about a business, no idea about the daily anxiety attacks that would be taken away, no idea that I would no longer want Diet Coke when I had tried to quit for so many years. And I sat back with Aaron for 6 months, didn't work the business, had no intentional, you know what? I don't think I could dream that my life could be better than it was. I didn't think I could dream that there would be a different way than what we were doing. This was life. We were going to live 40 years or work 40 years and end up getting paid for 40% of what we worked. So it was just like, this is just what I knew. And then we saw Aaron's life completely change. We saw my anxiety completely go away. And so we started running in the business. And I'll remember, so this month people can make $300, and I am seeing people accidentally making $300. They are joining, and then we are doing a little gut health party. 3 friends join, and they have made $300. And I will say, even though now this month I am pushing for the highest rank in this company, which if you look at that graph, the highest rank, someone who just had no hope, someone who is not more special than you guys or have more skills than you guys, just somebody who didn't give up and somebody who eventually got it through their head that there is a different way. And so that first $300 I made, I put gas on my debit card. And I said, yes, we can go to that party. And yes, we can buy them a then $10 gift because I was still on a budget. We can find a good gift for $10. And I think one thing that really stood out to me was one time I was at CVS and there was these chapsticks, like 2 for $2. And my daughter said, hey, my lips are so chapped. Can I get a chapstick? And I said, oh yeah, grab 2 of them. They're 2 for $2. And I like started crying because I thought that's something that I would have had to scrounge around. I would have had to say like, no, we'll find something at home. We'll put lotion on at home. Like little things like that change people's life. Just a little bit extra every month can drastically change somebody's life. So I just want to encourage you guys, like, if you're interested, if you recently know somebody or you yourself have been impacted at this time, give this a look, give this business a shot. Because also for me, I got to stay home with my now 4 little kids. We just took in a 4-year-old boy. No way that we could do that without this financial income. No way that I could stay home with them and give him the attention that he needs and my kids the attention that they need now with this change without this company. And not only do I get to stay home, but I've always also wanted something for me. I've also wanted to, I liked working, but I didn't like the time away from my family. I like being able to say, look, I worked this hard and this is where I got. I didn't give up for 6 years and I'm going to be at the top of this company this month. And so maybe that's your goal. Maybe you want to make the huge, huge money like I did, or maybe $300 a month would give you that chance to breathe again. That was huge for me. So I am always so passionate about people making a couple extra $100 a month because it gives you that breathing room. It pays for your daughter's ballet class. It pays for that art class. It pays for something that, right now we're having to give up. And so to be able to give that freedom has just been amazing. So that's my story. And thank you for listening. And I'll hand it back over to you, Erin.
Thank you so much, Amber. You guys, I had no idea that Amber had been hurting so badly. And so honestly, you probably don't know who is out there that is hurting significantly financially or hurting in their health. But I can tell you that people are. People are scared, people are worried, people are stressed. And this can be the answer for them. If you are an ambassador on tonight, will you please put in the chat? I would love for you to share with everybody on here how your Plexus income has impacted in a meaningful way your family. Would you share with us here in the chat? Just type that up, because I want you guys to understand that the culture of Plexus is this. Our CEO, his desire is to have 1,000,000 people making $1,000 a month at least, not 1,000 people making 1,000,000. This place is different. And the way our compensation plan is set up, it is fair. It pays well in the beginning, very, very well. When I first joined, I was a very grumpy ambassador. And I even made money on my own products. I think my husband told me the other night it was like $9 or $12 or something like that that I made back on my own first purchase. And so, how generous is that? That you are purchasing your products at wholesale, and yet with the compensation plan, you still get paid something back. The other thing that I really noticed in the beginning that I think was just so like mind-boggling to me was that I had gone to school for to become a teacher. It was my passion. I absolutely loved it. I just pouring into kids was my thing. And what I found was that and I was teaching at a private school so that my kids would get the tuition discount. When my Plexus paycheck matched my teaching paycheck, my mind was blown. Here I was teaching, and then a Plexus paycheck matched that. I had gone to school and I was in massive, massive debt that I paid on for 15 years. And my Plexus paycheck matched my teaching paycheck. How incredible was that? And so then I'd like to talk to those of you who you love your job is stable, you're good to go, you're just on here because your friend invited you and you said you would come. I want to speak to you for a minute. When I joined Plexus, we did not necessarily need the money. We had a little bit of retirement set away. I was working part so I could get a tuition discount for my kids, but we had no savings, although we were living a fine life. We weren't living paycheck to paycheck like we had before. We were doing okay. But this is when I really was brought to my knees and understanding what an extra stream of income could do for someone else. And that was when my husband told me that I had contributed in our charitable giving more through my Plexus paychecks than I had ever at any career job that I had ever had. You guys, that is mind-blowing. Good people do good things with their income, and good people are attracted to Plexus because we do good things. We do it through serving others. So I want you to ask yourself tonight, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you want to do for your family in time or money is keeping you from doing? What do you want? What more do you need? That is where Plexus can fill the gap. We fill the gap health-wise in our gut health. And when you marry incredible products with an incredible compensation plan, you can go anywhere and do anything. We are only open in a few countries. Most network marketing companies are in like 80 different countries. Plexus is only in a few. We're in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, and here, and that's it. And Mexico is growing at a rate that is unbelievable because they see the opportunity here, and it is just absolutely exploding. In fact, in June, this last June, last month, was the biggest month that Plexus had had in like 11 years. We are growing at such a rapid rate, and I would love for you to see that this opportunity might just pave a way for your family to have more, to be more, and to do more. And if you are a woman on this call right now, I would like to speak to you directly. There is something incredible about, I was a stay-at-home mom for many years. I taught, my husband went to work, made a really good income. But there is something to be said for making your way at a work from home job and to being self-made. Like, I started from scratch, just like you will if you sign up tonight. In fact, our compensation plan allows us at a certain point to re-enter and start from scratch again. Guess what I'm doing this month? That was my goal, was to be able to re-enter and build an entirely new business underneath myself. I am starting from scratch, same as you. I'll pay the membership fee, same as you. I'll order a welcome pack, same as you. I'll have to get 3 people in order to get that first referral bonuses, just like you. And I'm going to start helping people just like you. We're starting this together. You are in good company. We know what we're doing here, and we can help you be successful. But it is all up to you. Are you willing to jump in? Are you willing to see where this could go? And by the way, I didn't even mention all of the perks that you get when you get to a certain level. There's a free Lexus. You might like that. There's a free trip for two to Hawaii, luxury trip. We have all kinds of fun events, something called Leaders Retreat that's coming up where we are kind of pampered and stuff. And this year it's going to be in Arizona where our headquarters are. We have convention every year. This year we didn't get to have it because of COVID, but it was supposed to be in Nashville. I'm hoping and praying we were able to have one next year with I'm just praying that COVID just disappears, Lord. But I want you to take a minute and take a look at the chat here. My Plexus paychecks have helped pay for gas, groceries, kids' activities, outings, and so many other things. My sister's Plexus income helped her pay for her daughter to go to daycare. My income has given me the option to stay home with my boys. I've also wanted to stay home. My paycheck is paying for a trip for my family in August. We have breathing room now with this extra income, and we have less financial stress. It's been such a blessing. There have been months where my Plexus paycheck means I can buy groceries without cutting corners. This month, I was able to donate my entire paycheck to help people in need. What a blessing. I want to be able to pay for 24-hour care for my dad who is on hospice due to Alzheimer's. What an incredible why. Giving beyond yourself. My Plexus income pays for our products and looking forward to being able to help my husband with the mortgage. I want him to be able to retire in 2 years. That was my goal as well. Plexus allows us to pay for extras like the unexpected expenses. I am literally on a road trip with my 4 kids right now, a 2-week road trip with hotel stays, excursion, and rental car and gas. I won't be putting this trip on my credit card. I know what that is like. If we ever wanted to do anything, it was put on a credit card. I am paying for it fully with the money I earned from Plexus. What a blessing. My check paid our house mortgage. It is so important to my husband to not have debt and pay off our house early, and that was huge. That is so fantastic. Thank you guys so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I hope that this has blessed you. I hope that you are now asking yourself, what if? And the person that invited you, go tell them what you think. Go ask the hard questions. We will answer them. We will be totally, completely upfront with you, and we will help you do the very best if you want to be more and do more here. All right, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for coming.